Good morning, everyone. I am so excited to be live with all of you guys. It has been a crazy week. Of course, Claire came home with a cold, what would be almost 2 weeks ago now, and shared it so generously with Alex and everyone. So yeah, last week it was a bunch of taking care of snotty kids, which was super fun. And I'm so tired of hearing everyone say, oh, it's bound to happen, and you know, it's boosting their immune system, because let me tell you, I am so tired of it. But anyway, it's a new week. Yesterday, of course, social media was not a thing. I broke. So it's Tuesday, we're here, and I am so excited. I have been meaning to share this card with you guys for so long. It's just kind of been pushed around my desk, and I feel like it's going to take a decent amount of time to be able to show you guys this card. And so I can't wait to do it, and here's hoping Alex stays asleep long enough for me to be able to share it. So you can call this card either like a carousel card or a pinwheel card. And hi, Susan. Good morning. You can see here, it's kind of hard to show like a 3D card, but like, see how fabulous that is? But then it also lays flat. So you can still ship this card in a regular envelope, which is super amazing. But then they'll be able to display it, which is so fabulous. And you have so many different sides to decorate. So if you just have so much to share, then, you know, this is totally the card. So, and I'll show you a couple different samples and show you that you can really decorate these sides however you want. You'll notice that this one, I decorated the two side panels the same, and then the middle panel is different. And then you'll notice the two side panels are the same, and the middle is different. And again, on that one. Now, you can always see like a little bit of extra, you know, decoration and stuff hanging off. But still, it's got those two similar side panels. Now, this one does not have similar side panels. It's just all floral. So, you know, it just kind of depends on, you know, how you want to do it. I kind of did that on purpose / kind of did it not on purpose. Like, I was going through and I was like, oh, let's match these. Oh, let's match these. And then I did this one and I was like, oh, they don't match. So I just got too excited, you know, sharing the rest of it and everything, because there's so many pretty patterns. So now I will say that this actually uses that beautifully penned celebration paper, but you can really use any paper. At the end, I'm going to show you two of them that I did using the Cute Halloween Designer Series paper. But I'm going to be doing this sample here to show you how I did it. I don't know, like, let's share it there. Okay, so first what we do is we have a piece of designer paper. This measures 4 1/4, and the original instructions that I saw, so big shout out to Linda Yearsley, who shared this at an event that I recently attended, and I fell in love with it. So she said 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, which does make things easy for measurements and knowing which side is which. But I found that I preferred 4 1/4 by 4 1/2 for a bigger lip to be able to add that adhesive to. So mine is 4 1/4, regular card size, by 4 1/2. So I have that extra 1/2 inch lip to go there. So then I scored it at 1 inch, or every 1 inch. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's still that 1/2. I don't even know how well you guys can see those score lines. So I'm going to go ahead and fold on all of these score lines. And this is actually your card base, if you will. I know that sounds super weird to say that a card base is going to be like this, but It is. So see how you have that nice big lip to be able to add adhesive to? Whenever I did it with that just a 1/4 inch, is a little tight. So I found it a lot easier to be able to have that 1/2 inch rather than the 1/4 inch. So personal preference, you can either do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, or you can do 4 1/4 by 4 1/2. But this is your 4 1/4. Your height is your 4 1/4. Okay, so then to do a little movie magic, I'm just going to show you because there's a lot of adhesive going on here. So I went ahead and adhered it together. One thing that I will say is the one that you want to show is the one that goes to the inside of your little square. So if you want this black pattern to show, that's going to go to the inside of your square. I hope that makes sense. So you can either do the black or the polka dot. You're not going to see the outside one. See how the outside one is completely covered? But the inside one down there in the middle is what is the one that you're actually going to see. So let's be honest, I love polka dots. So I also will say that I use tear and tape because I love tear and tape. And my biggest tip for adhering this part down is to close it flat. So don't try to like hold it in your hands and try to seal it because otherwise it tends to be like a little wonky. Go ahead and just close it flat. That way you know it's going to be nice and flat whenever you fold it flat to put in your envelope. And like as you can see, I don't really know how, why, or what, but that's okay. My score lines must have been a little off, but I am like hanging off a little bit here. So if I would have lined those up correctly, then it would have been, you know, a little off. But that's okay. I'm just going to trim this. Who knows? I always find measurements to be just a hair off sometimes. You know, if you end up like cutting or scoring to like this side of the 1 inch or this side of the 1 inch, like, you know what I mean? Like it can be a little off. Okay, so next you're going to take 4 pieces of cardstock. These can be the same color of cardstock or they can be different colors of cardstock. I'll show you in my my Halloween ones, I did different colors of cardstock. So this one I used polished pink. And there's 4 panels, all measuring 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, and I did tear and tape. I did 2 strips of tear and tape on all 4 sides of my little box, my little square. So you're simply going to peel off 1 panel. It's definitely not a card that I would do all the time, but it's definitely a wow card to do every once in a while, Susan. So I suggest trying it because it's fun and different. But like I said, it's probably not something you're going to do like 100 cards of. Okay, so my score line is right there in the middle, and I put this right next to that score line. So now I'm just going to peel off this next one and do that one right next to the edge. Okay, so you can see we have 2 of our sides. So now I'm just going to pop this over to the next one, peel off our adhesive, and in the same direction. All of these are going to go in the same direction. And pop it over one, peel off the adhesive, and lay down that 4th panel. And now you have your card base. So now you just get to decorate as you wish. See how cool that is? Like, that is your card base right now. So you can see it lays flat and it's a regular card. Let me just show you, like, here's a beautiful card. See how it is a regular card front that fits in your regular envelope. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So now you can decorate as you wish. I will say there's a few of my panels where I went off a little bit. So like you can see here. So this one, it won't fit in the envelope correctly. So you kind of have to be careful that if you have one of those to like turn it. Now see, I also have this one. This one might be the one that I did like a super boo-boo and there's not a single one. So that one it goes through. There's a little bit hanging off there, but I could always trim that. So you can hang off, just not on every side. Okay, so now for our decorating panels, you can decorate them with Whisper White. You can decorate them with the color of cardstock. Or you can decorate them with designer paper, which I love to do because then I can use different sides of the designer paper and I don't have to like, you know, be mean to one specific one. So your big panels here are going to be the 4 by 2 1/2. And then the little side panels are going to be 4 by 1 1/2. So let's just start decorating. And we could do them like coordinating or not so coordinating. So like if I did that one there, I might do, I don't know, let's do these flowers on the two sides. And I kind of think that if you, I don't know, I want to say that if you coordinate all of these, then you're always going to have one panel or one side that's not going to be coordinated. Is that true? I don't know. Ooh, that's my problem there. Okay. Hold on. So technically, I need a big panel. So I'll show you that one. We'll see if you caught that the way I did. Okay. So you see how that goes? So this is actually a short panel. This is not a short panel. It's actually the long panel over here. Or the wide panel, I guess I should say. They're all the same length. So I have 2 long or 2 wides and 1 skinny. And then here I'm going to have 1 skinny and 1 long. So whenever you're decorating, it's kind of like weird and tricky on the different ones that you need, if that makes sense. Okay, so here's our first panel. So now for this one, which this one already has adhesive on it, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that one. I really like those. So now I'm going to do that. Make sure my little scallops are going in the same direction. Whoa, that was a scary one. So how is everyone doing this week? Can you believe it's October? I sure can't. Like, I can't believe, like, now the weird thing is like I always feel like I go through time with like what I was doing like last year. So it's crazy to think that 2 years ago we were moving in. And last year I was halfway through my pregnancy with Alex. Like, what? And now, like, he's here, and we've been here for 2 years, and it's just like complete and total chaos. Okay, let's do some florals. Let's do florals on this one. So have you guys ever colored your designer paper with your Stampin' blends And even more so, have you guys ever colored with your Stampin' blends and then colored like the inside white area with like a blue or like a neutral tone? Or do you like to leave it white? So I did a little bit with the blue and I think I like it. I don't know, I feel like those buds probably aren't pink. They're probably a different flower. But today they're pink. Because I'm going to try to be quick. Because I doubt you guys care to watch me color. Okay. Oh, it's the greenery. Good job, Laura. And the thing is I kind of feel like I need to make that same mistake on the next one. Let's see if I have a different one. Again, not that you guys want to see me color all day, but here's another one. Okay, let's do this a little faster. Maybe I should do it slower though, so that I'm not messing up. So did you guys enjoy the little social media break yesterday, or did it drive you nuts? I'm somewhere in between. Like there was a couple times that I was like, well, the kids were both napping at the same time for a while, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get some work done. And I couldn't. So that was no fun. But otherwise, I think it was a nice little break from social media. The one thing is I tend to scroll Instagram while I'm nursing Alex. So I was kind of bored while I was nursing him, but he didn't eat the best yesterday anyway. He was like, I'm good with like 2 minutes. He's like, I don't need to be here all day. I'm like, great, you're going to be here all night then, aren't you? But no, he slept really well last night, so thank you, Alex. Okay, there's a few more stems. I'm going to get in here. Okay. I hope you... Hi, Carol. Welcome. Good morning. Okay, so just going to go in and color these flowers. I feel like I got out of line there. There was not a leaf there, or a petal, but I still colored. This is why, like, sometimes I'm not a huge fan of coloring, because I'm like, whoops, I messed up. Now you think I'm crazy. But then I'm like, do you even notice? I should have had colored panels done. I kept thinking, like, this is going to be a really long card, and I'm going to be on here forever. But, and so I did some of that adhesive prep. I really should have done the coloring prep, so I could have relaxed and colored on my own. I did make a chicken and noodles over the weekend, and it was amazing. I love a good chicken and noodles. Okay, so then I also have my, okay, those colors were Polished Pink and Evening Evergreen. Oh no, Polished Pink and Soft Succulent. So the light and dark of Polished Pink and Soft Succulent. Now I have my light pool party, and I'm just going to go over the entire polka dotted area, which I feel like this marker might be running out. But it just gives that, I don't know, like subtle fabulousness. Where it like fills in. So let me know, which one do you guys like better? Do you like the black and white, or do you like the colored, and do you like the colored with the blue background? Very subtle, but still fabulous. Okay, so now this one is going to go here. And I'm going to spare you coloring this one afterwards. And so now it looks like we need a skinny polka dot for this last panel. Okay, so now they're all the same. So I got the black on the outside, the polka dot in the middle, black in the middle, and the scallops on the side. And then I'll have the two colored panels on the side and that in the center. And then back to the polka dots. And then a couple of the things that I used to decorate is I used the layering oval and scallop punch. And I used some of the in-color rhinestones. You can see all the pink in-color rhinestones are gone. There's also some of the polished pink ribbon. This one, as you can see, I went black and white with a pop of color, and I went with the polished pink. So you can kind of pick different polished pink colors. Let's go back to this one, and I'll show you the completed one. So you can see the rhinestones. And then that would be the panel that you would write on. You can see I colored in that panel. And then this one I colored in and then fussy cut. Okay, now I want to show you guys another two samples. These are Halloween samples. So I used the Cute Halloween and the Frightful dies. And then, of course, you can see I just did a few there. I did these for Stamp Club, and everybody's came out completely different, and they were so cute. And so this one I did all black. All of my panels are all black. This one you can see I did purple and orange for each of my panels. So 2 orange and 2 purple. Super, super cute. So yeah, I urge you guys to try something new and try out this Carousel pinwheel card and have some fun with it. And Alex is actually still napping, so it's been a fabulous morning. Also, I just want to let you guys know that it is a new month, so that means there is a new free stamp set of the month. This month it is called Sparkle of the Season. It's a fabulous sort of, don't want to say all occasion, seasonal stamp set because it has Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas images and greetings in there. So that's super, super awesome and versatile to be able to use throughout these next months and having just one stamp set to be able to do all 3 holidays / occasions. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. I hope to be on again more often this week to be able to share with you guys some more fabulousness. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe from your toddler. Don't let them get you, you and your whole family, a cold. And off we go. So have a good one, everyone.